California, city of angels. It's gonna be trouble. Right. I've been preaching this all my life, right, bro? Out the windows. Watch out. Here we go.
Is that Rikishi singing? I can't tell. It's 32 days of Lingus, day number 16 up in this biatch, reviewing WrestleManias, courtesy of the WrestleLingus Show. I'm Kev Manning.
I'm Fausti Walnut.
Here we go, day number 16.
Oh, I thought you were going to say this was day 2000.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, because they never say 16. Day 2000. In a row?
In a row.
Yes, in a row, folks. We're here to make your rotten work days go quicker. It's from Anaheim.
Yeah, even though the lyrics in that song just said City of Angels, they're in Anaheim.
Well, exactly. Anaheim Angels of
excuse
California,
me.
of Los Angeles. What the fuck name? Anaheim Angels of California, Los Angeles, south of San Francisco.
Orange County.
Respectively. Oh, it's April 2nd, 2000, folks. And it's WrestleMania all day long.
Oh, what an event that was.
And I got up and I paid the extra. And someone says to me, my mother asks, what are you doing today? You see that TV in front of me? You see me in my fucking pajamas? This is what I'm doing. I don't know my toothbrush. I ain't leaving the room. You see all these 2-liter bottles that are empty lined up along the wall? Those are reserved for me. Because I'm peeing. You got a Folgers can for me? Because I'm not leaving my room. It's WrestleMania!
You have that on tape too?
Fucking A, how dare you?
I remember I had to switch tapes.
Jesus!
'Cause it was
when WrestleMania started.
I think the 8 hours wouldn't fit on one tape.
I get a
The
special
VHF.
tape. You get there's 12-hour tapes, for God's sake. You know, I was master of tapes.
Yes.
I could show you, all this kind of stuff. So I was good with it, but so we had this lovely thing, and it's the King and JR. Yeah. Our favorites, of course.
No, we should say that this was from the Arrowhead Pond once again. They were just there a few years ago. 19,776.
Yeah, I'm like, that's no fair. Then they better come back here very quickly.
They should.
Within, what was that, 5 years?
Yeah.
Not even.
That was 12.
It was 12.
Right? Yeah. 4 years.
Jeez, come on now. Which Mania are we getting then? Quickly with your math.
Should we get 35?
Now let me see if you carry the WrestleMania 35.
I hope we get one before 40.
San Francisco Bay Area.
We'll get 49.
Oh God, this will be our luck. We will get. Oh, so we there's lots of. There's fireworks.
Sparklers?
Sunglasses and sparklers. A billion signs in the crowd. This is the heyday.
Oh, yeah.
This is when wrestling started to get hot. I looked at TV. I go, you're fucking hot. You're sexy. This is when everybody loved wrestling. I said, where you all fucking people been? I look like Rocky Maivia in 13, where they all cheered. And I go, yeah, now you motherfuckers are around. So in a couple years when wrestling comes back again now, I'll be sitting there going, yeah, fuck you. See all my tapes and all my DVDs? Fuck off. I sat through the shit years.
The Roman Reigns era.
Let's just shove it down your throats, everyone. God, if only they would just have Roman say, I'm the chosen one. The boss loves me best. Thank you, thank you. The whole thing is better. It's all better at that point.
Simple.
So simple. He comes out in the bicycle short, like a hardcore Holly, and boots, and no flak jacket, and walks from the entrance ramp. The end. It's a completely different world. But Vince says, you're going to come for that crowd with the same music, with a little deeper bass.
Everybody loved the Shield, so you're still going to be the Shield guy.
And you're walking through these poor bastards has to walk through the crowd. As soon as he's a bad guy, he's not walking through the crowd.
Yeah.
It's over with.
But this
Practically
isn't
a bad
about
guy now.
Roman Reigns. Sorry, I got you off track. I'm
It's
sorry.
the 32 Days of Roman Reigns. We have, to start off this WrestleMania, is the Godfather and D'Lo Brown.
with the cat. Meow, bitch.
With Ice-T
Oh.
bringing him out.
Oh, you know what?
I was
Yeah.
wondering, where's this cat? What do you-
I
I'm
can't
figuring you
read my
talk about him being
handwriting.
a pimp.
I thought I wrote cat, but it does say Ice-T.
Now that's quick. You sure I didn't write it down? Jesus Christ.
That. From a glass, does that look like a K, A, and a T?
Looks like it says Kurt to me.
Jesus.
With the cat.
Start over.
I'm like, Mrs. Lawler was
Start
walking
over.
out there? Yeah. Welcome, everyone, to the 32 Day. You erased there prior, right? Okay. Welcome, everyone, where we do 32 in a row.
I'm Falsey Walnuts.
This isn't the YouTube show. We can go through it all in one shot. So anyway, we have the Godfather and D'Lo, who D'Lo's like glomming onto a gimmick. Hey, I could be a pimp too then. Since you got to dress up like it, so do I. Okay, why not? Ice-T rapping him out there with the pimpin' ain't easy, man.
Yeah, I don't know if that would go down in current day product.
When he yells out loud, grab your bitch ass. And then the line that's great too, hoes start running when they see my car. And I'm like, okay, well, who are they fighting?
Oh, Boss Man and Bull
Holy
Buchanan.
Christ. B squared.
No, it's not B squared.
Cena's buddy, B squared. He would wear a beanie out. Holy God.
Get out.
And I'm like, okay, well, with that entrance and everything, well, for sure, D'Lo and Godfather are going to win. No. Well, I was like, wow. I saw this Mania and I still didn't remember it.
Why is this a match?
Yeah. Well, first, did we even mention that on the all-day thing that we had Ivory in various stages of dress and undress?
Yes.
She was getting ready for the show as it was going along, which was fantastic. And they had guests along the way. They had Brother Love, Bruce Pritchard, talking about some days from when they did stuff. And also they had Slaughter talking about how he had to be, security around his house during his whole gimmick deal. There's a lot of good insights back then. And I think they should do a Mania all day now. They might as well. They can with the network.
They have a network.
Shit, it is all day, but it's just not dedicated straight to that day of Mania, which is what I think they should pretty much do. But we had the second of the night, which was a major fuck up.
Oh,
Major fuck up. Hardcore battle royal, 13 guys, and it wasn't like a battle royal to like over the top rope. It was pin battle royal,
Right.
and it was for the hardcore title. Do you know? Did you write down who was involved?
Well, you know what? I didn't.
Oh, do you have? That's good because I want to see if you had any offhand.
Well, who I thought was in it?
Who? Yes. Who do you remember being in it? Can you name? Let's see.
You
I
write them
don't
all
think
down?
you. Yes.
Okay.
I don't think you name 4.
Al Snow.
Let me see. Let me see. Give me your 4, and then I'll tell you who's in it.
Al Snow, was Raven around yet? Crash Holly, was he around yet? Fuck, I don't know.
How funny is that? You don't remember that of all things because he was the champion.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Wasn't Crash? This is the one where Crash was supposed to win, but
Yes.
they fucked up at the end.
Yeah, they fucked up with because it was 15 minutes or something. It had to go the whole time.
Whoever was the champ at the end. It was
Yeah.
like a scramble, I think. Is like what they do nowadays.
And so what they wanted to do is have him back and forth, title changes, and then right when he was going to get pinned at the end, the time ran out. But they were a second early.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And so Dim White, he went for the 3 count and stopped.
Right.
But there was like 2 seconds left. So he stopped the count like it was supposed to buzz. But he was so off
Yeah.
that he fake hit it, and they said in the earpiece, fuck it, give him the belt.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it's a
That
hardcore
sucked.
belt. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Just give it to him.
Yeah, but
It
we were
is-
all Crash guys, so it sucked.
Taz with
Oh, that was
fireworks.
Wow, he had pyro?
He had popping fireworks. Pop, 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 all that shit.
I was gonna say I remember Taz was involved. Didn't he? Was it him that hit somebody with like a cookie jar or something at the end?
Holly.
Oh, he hit Holly. Or
Yeah, because Holly wins
Right.
it. Taz, Viscera, the Mean Street Posse.
Ah.
Because remember, Pete was a bloody fucking
Yeah,
wreck
that's
at
right,
the end of
that's
this.
right.
Hardcore Holly, Kai and Ty, the Headbangers, the Acolytes,
Bunch of
and
tag
Crash.
teams.
Yeah, I know. It was like...
And you can tell I watched this Mania recently before I decided to do a podcast about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. As you picked everyone who wasn't in it. Even the champion.
Is that Crash?
Yeah, you said, was he there? Yes, he was a champion at the time. Our good friend Crash, who I'm Eskimo brothers with.
Shit, something else with
And Seafood brothers. We enjoyed lobster together. Or something around those terms. 11 title changes in that match.
Good Lord.
He's the highest champion of all time.
Yeah, he's got like 30 or something.
Crash Holly is the most decorated champion of all time. Fucked up the ending completely, as we already said. So, Hardcore Holly walked out with it.
Mm-hmm. Just the name of the tag teams in this next match.
Well,
I wrote it
Access,
down. Oh,
when it was good.
mm-hmm. That stuff.
Yeah, and I was like, man, they had everyone there that was signing, like names.
Mm-hmm.
They were all signing. I'm like, man.
Now you got to pay extra.
Now we looked at it. I remember looking at it going, man, I can't one of these days. I went to Mania 13. They had nothing like this. Now I see it. I need to go to it. I went to Mania 31, and they had nothing like it again. Terrible.
Good somewhere in between.
God damn, it was terrible. Yes, okay. Now tag team championships, or tag team match, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Head Cheese with mascot. What was the mascot's name?
Cheesy Chester Mc something.
Chester McCheesyton.
Oh shit!
Very close, very close. Versus TNA, and we get to see Trish on Mania for the first time. Okay, who cares?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's bad. TNA wins,
Head cheese, come on.
and they beat the shit out of the midget. Steve Blackman goes and like chest kicks this guy who's dressed up like a piece of cheese, and he's doing an ass slapping chant for the crowd. His ass cheeks are chopped out.
And you know that had to be one of
Jesus.
those names that like they kept by accident when they were trying to like give Steve Blackman personality. It's like, oh, what do you like? Cheese. Hey, we'll be head cheese.
Yeah, you.
Fuck.
God. You imagine if they would have fucking called him if he said he liked pussy.
Yeah, at least we got a good tag team match after that.
Well, if you're talking about tag teams, I'm talking about this is the cat.
Oh.
And her titties showed on TV. Now I'm like, I need to go back to the tape because they blur it out on the network. They did the whole Austin Powers routine where May would hand something and Kat would turn while naked and it would block her tits. Moved her hand back too quick as Kat was turning back around. And they blur nip. So break out the tapes, folks. This is what kills me about nowadays with the network. Because if something goes down, we're never going to see it again.
Right.
It'll all be gone. So I need to break out my tape to see what is going on this. I need to look for, or go to MrSkin.com. The Dudleys in the back are interviewed, and they say WWF. They cannot get this straight. They cannot bleep out it sometimes and leave it in the others. They don't know what they're doing. Tag team ladder match, first ever of its kind. Well, kinda. So they say.
Was the first triple threat one?
Well, they say it's the first tag team one or so. Hardys versus Edge and Christian versus the Dudleys. And Matt is like blondish in this. He's frosted. He frosted his hair.
Yeah, it was
that
the
curly
time. It was
afro.
the sign of the times.
2000 was frost your hair? What? I thought that was 80s. Edge and Christian win the titles. Tag ladder. Now we get the cat.
Yeah, bitch.
Versus Terry. And dear God, you all need to go back and look at this. The outfit that Cat is wearing is a full net cat suit, and the buttocks Oh my God.
She got some fat knock.
Oh, and even Terry's outfit, the body on her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Were her nipples hard?
well, probably. Yeah. Oh, it's cold in those arenas, you know. It's funny because they're both wearing high heel boots.
Yeah.
So you're like, it's a wrestling match over here. And what's funny is you see that Terry has a little hole cut in the back of her outfit, covered by a belt, because she ends up having it ripped off of her. So it's an easy tear. Val Venus is the ref.
Of course.
Yes, and he's making out with them, and you hear Jerry, I'm like, his wife being made out with. Do we know how this ends?
I don't know. Terry won.
Of some sort, somehow. I don't know. I just get worried. I go, well, are we missing a DQ here, or are we missing some nonsense?
Oh.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. This could be the first Mania.
The Radicals. Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, who is the lightweight champion, and Saturn going up against Too Cool and Chyna.
Huh?
Chyna's pants almost fall off in this match. She gets them torn while she's in the middle of the match, so she's holding them up with one hand whole time. That's another bore fest. 2 falls, triple threat. First fall...
Yeah, this was interesting.
Yeah, it's for the IC title. The second fall is for the Euro title. And there seems to be a big gap in between the dots on the network again. I don't know. Oh, it's because Benoit is involved in this, Y2J. Kurt Angle.
And Angle went into this match with both belts.
Yeah,
right?
and they show little things backstage where he's talking to security guards. And, after this match, he's going to need some security. And he thinks, I'll even sign a couple autographs for you and your family if you do this. How does that sound? Yeah, he was so good.
Yep.
So good. So Angle ends up losing both belts.
Whoops.
To Benoit and to Y2J.
Yeah.
What's weird is the first fall is for the IC belt.
Yeah, which Benoit won.
Yeah.
But you would think the IC would be last.
Yeah.
That's the bigger one.
X-Pac and Road Dogg against Kane and Rikishi.
Huh?
Tori is
What
with
team was that?
Tori is with X-Pac and Road Dogg, the hot catsuit Tori.
The one we talked about yesterday?
Yes. And she gets stink-faced by Rikishi
Yes.
by the end of this. Pete Rose shows up again as the... did he just show up? Yeah, he just shows up, I think, and tries to hit him with a baseball bat. It's always something. I'm like, they need to have him come back this year now, too. Something. But what's he going to do? Enter the Andre Battle Royal?
Oh, that'd be fun.
That's all I could do, because that's where Kane's going to be.
Yep.
The Rock in an interview says WWF again. And it's a fatal 4-way elimination.
This McMahon in every corner.
What was the theme of this Mania?
That's just what it was. A McMahon in every corner.
That was the theme of it. Okay. Did we say when this Mania was? We did, I believe.
Yeah, you said it.
Okay.
You ain't said it?
You ain't said shit. So, fatal 4-way. Foley has Linda. And he was retired.
Yes,
he got retired
at was it Rumble?
Royal Rumble
In the Hell in a Cell match against Trips.
Yeah, and then they bring him back. And I remember he said, "I'm a man of my word." 2 months later, I'm back.
I know.
I was like, okay.
I think he said he didn't want to do it.
And they just asked him to do it. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's got to be embarrassing.
I
Be like,
know.
I literally retired a month ago. It was,
Yeah.
it was literally like
Not
a
like when he
month.
came back and wrestled Edge.
Yeah. Like, well, keep on coming. It's like Flair with his retirement match. They all go to TNA, have a run. Not even just one match. They have a run.
How many times has Terry Funk retired?
Oh, God. I think Terry's still out there.
Shawn Michaels, God bless him.
So far. And from what I hear is they were trying to get him back this year.
I know.
Like, and he's like, no. Like, good. Stick to your fucking guns at this point. Foley versus Big Show, who has Shane in his.
Shane-O.
And this is when Big Show was fucking cut up and ripped.
Yeah.
His fucking shoulders, arms. It was like, what the fuck is this?
Where'd this guy go?
Yeah, I'm like, this would be great to have this guy like this. Versus The Rock, who was with, what was that? It was Vince?
Yeah.
Vince Rock.
Yeah, because of course Triple H had his
Steph.
wife.
Yeah. Okay. Vince turns on The Rock. And here's the problem. There was no... you can't have a DQ in this because they're doing chair shots. So Triple H wins this. And as I write, I wrote it down. No countouts or DQs. First time, 16 years it took before the first time that this did not happen in a WrestleMania.
And this was also the first bad guy to win the main event.
16 years? Can you believe that? It took for a bad guy to win a main event? So,
But they ended with a happy note because didn't Rock hit like the people's elbow on
Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Send the crowd home happy.
They finally learned better than to do that, though. We'll talk about it on the next episode, actually.
Big Boss Man, Tess, Fabulous Moolah, Mae Young, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit. Who the fuck? Viscera, Crash Holly.
I didn't write it for him, folks.
Jesus Christ. I think it's Paul Bearer. Those are the ones no longer with us.
Oh, boy. 2,000 WrestleManias in a row so far, folks.
We'll skip back to 17 tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get back on track tomorrow. So, hope you enjoyed this one. You want to find our stuff? Go to lingusmafia.com.
You can follow us on Twitter at RealWrestleLingus.
I'm Cav Manning.
And I'm Fausti Wellness.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Badness to me, I be steroid freaks with a homeless week of